City residents concerned after a rash of shooting incidents through this last weekend and into Monday.
That includes a double shooting last night at a restaurant in Brooklyn.
This is, though, just one of the latest shootings across New York City.
Pop, 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 pop. You hear 7 to 8 gunshots, like, in my head.
That shooting happened inside Pitkin Seafood, according to the NYPD. The double shooting has left 2 recovering in the hospital. Police say a 53-year-old woman and a 28-year-old man were standing in line for food when an unknown suspect started shooting from outside the restaurant. The man was hit in the foot. The woman grazed on her arm.
It was like a crime scene.
Shortly after, in East Harlem, police say a man in his 30s was shot dead near East 118th Street and 1st Avenue. A gun recovered at the scene, and police have since arrested 1 man. And this morning, police are searching for this man, wanted for reckless endangerment. After firing 2 rounds into a Jackson Heights, Queens apartment building on Sunday, no one was injured. It comes on the heels of a deadly weekend in New York City, where police responded to at least 13 shootings involving 20 victims. Year-old Brooklyn boy who was on a walk with friends near his Canarsie home Saturday morning when a gunman jumped out of a gray sedan and started firing.
2 masked men that they say invaded and robbed the home of a 60-year-old Bronx man. Police say the duo forced their way right into the man's apartment. This was right near Yankee Stadium. This happened Monday night. They zip-tied his hands together and ransacked his apartment. Cops say that they made off with $5,000 cash. They drove away in a dark SUV, and the victim was thankfully not injured.
Police released new video this morning of a home invasion in Rosedale, Queens.
They're still looking for 2 suspects.
Surveillance shows a 32-year-old woman opening the front door of her home on August 10th around 9 p.m. when police say a man came up behind her, flashed a gun, and said, "Don't yell, just open the door." Realized he was witnessing a crime.
First one who came up, he kind of covered her over, and like with a hug. I couldn't see faces or anything. I thought it was maybe a friend.
But then he realized the situation felt off.
Why would someone wear a hood?
Investigators say 2 hooded men forced themselves inside the woman's home near 249th Street and 147th Avenue, struck her across the face, and tied her hands and feet. The suspects broke open a safe and stole $19,000 in cash and $12,000 worth of jewelry, as well as the victim's cell phone, then took off. The woman freed herself from the ties and ran out, seeing the suspects leave in what police confirm was a white Toyota SUV. The first suspect is described as 6 feet tall, wearing dark glasses, a mask, and a hoodie with a white NYC logo. The second is described as about 6 feet, wearing all dark colored clothing.
This morning, police want you to see they're trying to catch 3 home invaders who threatened to kill a child.
The 3 suspects made off with the family safe after pointing a gun at the victim's 5-year-old son, then pistol whipping the victim's mother. Searching for, officers say they waited outside the apartment of a 30-year-old woman near Gates Place and West Gun Hill Road Wednesday morning. When the woman eventually opened the door, the men walked inside, pulled out a gun, and threatened to shoot the victim's son. The suspects then pistol whipped the victim's 58-year-old mom, forcing her into a back room where a safe was located. The 3 men then stole the safe, which contained $40,000. Police say all 3 suspects are between the ages of 18 to 20 years old. 2 drove off in a gray-colored sedan, the third in a dark blue SUV.
Well-dressed thieves who posed as FBI agents in a home invasion in Queens. Police say these 2 men dressed in suits approached a couple as they returned home on Sunday near Main Street and Elder Avenue. They allegedly identified themselves as FBI agents, flashed guns, then tased and tied up a man and woman before robbing them. Police say they got away with $20,000, luxury bags, jewelry, and a Mercedes.